Hi everyone, welcome to another video. In this video, I'm going to talk to people who are just not able to understand law of assumption, and they seem that their circumstances is so worse they cannot do anything about it. And also I'm going to tell you what helped me to actually understand manifestation, and at the same time, how do I deal when I have doubt and when I notice time or delays or anything? I should not be saying these words, but just in case, as a human, we all have these emotions, these feelings, no matter how many things that we manifest sometimes. And that is work with me. You can simply email me here and then I can help you to find something that is perfect for your fit. Alright, so let's start it with today's video. I want to explain you, number first is what is manifestation, what is law of assumption. Law of assumption, law of manifestation is so extremely simple, and there is literally no need for any one of us to overcomplicate it. And when I am saying that we don't need to overcomplicate it, I genuinely mean it, because many of you are watching so much content for no reason, which is absolutely okay because it helped me in the beginning as well. But the point is that watching is not enough, you need to apply. So let's talk about the number one thing, which is what is law of assumption. Law of assumption states whatever your assumptions are. As I said, law of assumption means whatever your assumptions are is going to be your reality. So assumptions could be that, oh my god, at 9 a.m. there always so much traffic. Assumption can also look like, oh, I'm never able to reach on time, or I'm always late. Assumption can all be like, all men are like that, all women are like that, all dogs are like that, or money is hard to come by. So assumption actually could be anything for that matter. Many of us think assumption are only what we are manifesting, but assumption could be anything. Like you might have a belief that if I wear a certain color, it's a lucky color for me, or if I see a certain number, that's a good sign for me. You know, all of these are assumptions, these are beliefs. So how to apply this when you are accomplishing, or when you're trying to accomplish a certain goal? Let's say you want to make $10,000 in a month, right? That's your goal, that I want 10,000. Or you said, okay, I want to be married this year, or I want to move to this house, right? These are your goals, these are the assumption. So let's say these are your goals, these are the things you want to accomplish in next 6 months, in next 1 year, whatever. The idea is that you start building in assumptions that kind of support that. Whatever you see right now should not be your focus. Your focus should only be that what assumptions am I carrying mentally? Because trust me, if you are unaware of what assumptions, what beliefs do you have, if you are unclear, oh, a very big vehicle just passed by. So if you are unaware what assumptions, what beliefs do you have, achieving that particular goal is gonna be really, really difficult for you, because you can do all the techniques, and I will talk about the techniques in a while, but hear me out. You can do all the techniques, but deep down, if you have not changed, or if you are doing techniques in a very, let's say, you are doing techniques half-heartedly is the right word to say, like you deep down don't really want to change, but you are doing these techniques half-heartedly, and then you go back to 3D and check, oh my god, it has changed or not. Actually, that may not yield you the results. That may create more confusion, more frustration, more waiting, more frustration that, oh my god, I'm doing all of this but nothing is working. You know this, have you felt this, like, oh my god, I did everything but nothing is working? I was like this 2.5 years back, when I did not understood how exactly law of assumption work, or how we are conscious creators, or how we are creating everything in our lives. That was always me, that, oh my god, I'm doing affirmation, I'm doing visualization, I'm doing sets, and then I go to 3D and look, and it seems, oh my god, nothing has worked, oh my god, nothing has changed. So That's why I kind of sharing my own personal story, what made me realize that if I want to achieve something, if I want to go from point A to point B, the whole idea is to change my assumptions. The whole idea is, for me, is to change my assumptions and change my beliefs around it. Because if I'm not doing that, any amount of techniques that I do, I am doing it so that I can kind of know that I'm doing something to achieve it, but then at the same time, I'm also looking at the time and thinking like, oh, I actually visualized for 3 weeks and nothing has changed. Or, okay, I have been scripting for that many days, nothing has changed. Or it could be like, I affirmed 50,000 times, nothing has changed. Trust me, if you are in that mode, you could do all the techniques in the world. You could do everything in the world. You may not see the results. You might be in this loop where you do technique and then you go check the 3D and you tell yourself, oh my God, nothing has changed. I have done it. I've been stuck in this loop. A lot of people that I work with, they are stuck in this loop. They do the technique and they quickly go and check. So that's the kind of a loopy way of getting stuck in your techniques and then checking the 3D. But as I said, what law of assumption is, whatever assumptions you have, they will become your reality. So as I said, these assumptions could be very, very slow, that me wearing black color makes me look beautiful. Me wearing red is lucky for me. Me seeing a butterfly is a sign my manifestation is coming. Me affirming 50,000 times means I'm gonna get my manifestation. These all are assumptions. These all are belief. You could be an individual who have such a beautiful assumptions when it comes to relationship, but you really struggle when it comes to the money, when it comes to the confidence, when it comes to physical appearance or health or socialization. It could be anything. See it in that way, like what are the areas of my life that I am not exactly satisfied with, is the right way of saying it. I'm not gonna say it's bad, but not satisfied, and I feel that I can change or improvise it. Go deep down and look into the actual beliefs and assumption you really carry in that area. And sometimes you might need someone else's help to actually help you to realize that, oh my God. Because when I recently worked with one of a very amazing lady I'm working with, and we were talking about her subconscious. I was helping her to figure out what actually is holding her back. Despite of all the techniques she's doing, she is working with so many different coaches, and that was such a aha moment of like, oh my God, that has been holding you back. And it's both of us realize, oh wow, this has been holding you back. And when she started working on that particular spot, so as I was saying, when she realized, she and I both were so happy, like, oh my God, we figured out the thing that was keeping her stuck for almost 3 years. And she's working on it. It's only like 3 days we have discovered it. So, long story short, your assumptions create your life. Now, how can you change your assumptions? You can use affirmations, you can use subliminals, you can use scripting, you can use anything, any method. Any method. The whole point is to change your assumptions that actually benefit the desire, the goal you're looking for. I hope this helped. Ciao.